Hello friends, welcome you on Research Needs. In this video, we will see oxytocin-induced dysmenorrhea in rat model. I have taken three concentration level 15, 50 and 150 mg per kg dose concentration. So here you can see I have taken the dose in ratio of 3 times, means 15 in 50 and 150. So I have taken the wide range of therapeutic window and that we are going to analyze in this experiment design. So here the allocation of the animals you can see, and this table I have divided in group treatment, disease induction, dose regimen and number of animals. So first is groups. There are 6 groups and the groups are normal control, disease control, preference control, and 3 dose of concentration TF1, low, median, and high. Third column is disease induction. In that, first normal control we are going to induce with olive oil or sesame oil as a vehicle for 10 consecutive days. And next, while we are going to induce the disease in G2 to G6, in that we are going to give it intraperitoneally estradiol, benzoate, dissolved in olive oil or sesame oil. So here you can see the day first we are going to give 5 mg and then day 2 to day 9 we will give 3 mg and lastly on day 10 we will give 5 mg dose of estradiol and after 2 hours we will check the writhing effect by giving oxytocin after 2 hours and in dose of 3 unit per kg. So this was the disease induction which produces the dysmenorrhea and the riding effect we can check in that. Next dose regimen we will see normal control 0.5% sodium CMC we have to give BID daily and in disease control also the same thing we have to maintain. Now the drug will be changed in reference control. Here we have taken standard ibuprofen 100 mg per kg per oral VID that we have to give only at the day of treatment. Before that, no need to give ibuprofen. And next is TF1 15, 50 and 150 mg VID. So here we have taken the test drug TF1. And lastly, we have animals in each group. It's 10. So we will go ahead. Now we will see the study design here. So before the experiment start, we have to procure the animals. It takes around week or sometimes it take 15 days. So accordingly, I have taken here week for the program of the purchasing the animals, and then the quarantine times it's 7 days. It's fixed, and then acclimatization of 5 days. Then so you can see the experiment we can start before start. It takes around 34 days, and after that we will randomize during the acclimatized time only the animals by body weight during 5 days acclimatized time. So animal will be randomized in that time by body weight, and for randomization I have uh, given 2 to 3 videos in my channel. You can see that. And next we will go for prophylactic dosing here. So before starting the therapeutic dosing, means therapeutic phase, we are going to give here prophylactic dosing for 15 days. So you can see after 15 days on day 1, it's a day study. Then on day 1 we are giving estradiol benzoate 5 mg per kg IP on day 1st. On day 2 to day 9 we are giving here 3 mg per kg IP daily. So you have to dissolve the drug into the sesame oil or olive oil and then you can give the doses. You It takes around half an hour to dissolve this drug into the sesame oil or olive oil. So you have to plan it accordingly. So here you can see animals will be given prophylactic dose TF1 orally at different dose level twice daily from day 1 to day 15, and day 16 to 25 animals will then be dosed therapeutically to achieve writhing effect. On day 25, ibuprofen 100 mg will be given once before 1 hour of oxytocin induction. So you can see, to check the exact drug effect, you can induce estradiol to animals on day 10, and after 1 hour you can dose the drug, means you can dose the test drug and standard drug to all animals, and after 1 hour of dosing you can induce oxytocin. So it takes around 30 minutes here after oxytocin injection to evaluate writhing effects. In open field, you can add the animals after oxytocin injection, and you can record the effect by using video camera also. So you can find the number of writhing in each groups, and that you have to evaluate in percent inhibition of writhing effects. Here you can find in writhing effect, while in normal control you will induce oxytocin, it will not show any writhing. So in disease condition, while you induce the oxytocin, due to the estradiol benzoate has damaged the endometrium of the uterus, just because of that damage, the oxytocin will produce writhing effect, means severe contractions into the uterus. So just because of that, it will show writhing effect. It will stretch out its stomach. So that you will see as a writhing. So number of writhing you have to count in the experiment, and then we will see next parameters in that. So you have to check the body weight twice a week. This is important parameters while you will induce the estradiol drug. It will show the change. This parameter is important. So twice a week you have to record. Next, after disease induction, you have to dissect the animals, and then you can check these parameters. And before that, you have to take the blood. So that is necessary to evaluate estradiol level and prostaglandin PGE2, F2 alpha, and both ratio can also use as a parameter. And lastly, you will go for histopathology. So next point is how to calculate percentage inhibition in writhing effects. So percentage inhibition of writhing effect, you can see average number of writhing is control minus average number of writhing in test divided by average number of writhing in control into 100. So by this you can easily calculate the percentage inhibition of writhing effect. Next, histopathology study. The uterine tissue of all groups will be examined using H&E staining and identify the pathological changes. Predefined scoring system will be used to quantify these changes. So scoring system already available for this and will give the reference of the scoring. You can check that. And this is the study primarily focus in evaluating endometrium in uterine tissue sample using histopathological studies. So that is the dysmenorrhea generally occurs in two types. First is primary and secondary. Just primary occurs just because of the size of the uterus is and the body structure of the lady who has that problem. Just because of that it occurs. In secondary type, dysmenorrhea occurs just because of the endometrium damage or infection or cyst formation. So we have checked here secondary type of dysmenorrhea by this model. So we have evaluated here endometriosis. We will go in our next slide. Here now we are going to arrange the set wise animals while you are conducting experiment in a large number of animals, that time you have to arrange the experiment in set wise. Just it is required when your number of persons are less. So generally we divide the animals in set wise arrangements. So here you can see how to arrange these animals in set wise. I have already uploaded a video. In that I have shown how to arrange the animals in set wise. So you can check that on my channel. I will also give a link in my description so that you can easily check how to arrange the animals in set wise in your projects. So here you can see in each set there are 10 animals and total 60 animals are there, and in each group again there are 10 animals. So this is of set wise arrangement that you have to follow. The study schedule, you can see here whole study schedule I have designed. Accordingly you have to work. On day 1 I have taken set 1, around 10 animals I have treated only and given the dose. So here you can see up to day 15 it is a prophylactic dosing time, and after that the 16 to 25 that is therapeutic dosing. Here we have to give the estradiol for the induction. So here you can see estradiol. You can see estradiol induction was 5 mg and 3 mg. 5 mg by set 1 you can see, and very next day you have to give 3 mg set wise up to day 9. And lastly on day 10 again you have to follow these parameters here. So we will see one by one all the on the headings here. Here you can see days. These are the days 1 to 25 days, and it is 25 days study. So accordingly I have arranged here. So if you have some if you are not planning to work on this Sunday, so accordingly you have to set those things. If you are not planning, if you are planning to work on that day, you have to add those, because these means holidays can affect your study schedule. So you have to plan accordingly. So here first you are these are the days 1 to 25 days, and timing if you are because you have to give the date here. And next days, next point is dosing. So how you are going to start dosing, that you have to write here. First day we have taken set 1, on day 2 we have taken set 1 and set 2, and day 3 it's set 1 and set 1 to 3. Likewise you have arranged, and lastly on day 6 all set have to dose. Also we have to dose since day 6 up to day 25. So here you can see, and then the set will reduce up the on day 25 the set 1 you have to dissect, then the automatically the set will dosing will reduce. So this is how you have to arrange the dosing part. And next is body weight. Here if you are you have to take the body weight set wise again, because this will help you to decide how much dose you are going to give in the animals. So just because of the body weight, you decide what amount of drug you are giving to animals. So when you dosed first set 1, and that day only you have to take body weight of set 1. So likewise you have to arrange body weight in set. And then serum, you can see on day 25 we have taken blood samples for all the animals. Then set 2, as the set wise arrangement I have taken here the serum when we have to withdraw the blood and take the serum. So next is same day, while we are planning to dissect the animals, estradiol label I have given that. I have already given the detail of this column. Lastly, we have dissected the animals that I have shown here. Here one mistake you will find on the day of 25 only we have to dissect the animals set one. So this is one error you can find here. So this is how all the study design and study schedule you can arrange in this Dysmenorrhea study. How was the video? Give me comments. If you have any query in your mind, you can ask me, and please share this video to the person who need this. Thank you for watching Research Net. Thank you very much.